What could possibly be in the box? What's in the box? And we're back, Dave.
Yo,
beautiful day here in Richmond, British Columbia. We have the R34 GTR. We have Mia's Gallardo now in high gloss sand. And we finally have Dave's Quadricorsa back in the vlog, you guys.
What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Daily Driven Exotics. If you don't know, because we've had a whole bunch of new people, Dave and I got out of the habit of kind of introducing ourselves. So many of you, almost 2.8 million, know who we are because you've subscribed. Now, for the rest of you, smash the subscribe button. 57% of those people do not subscribe. Subscribe, it's not hard, it's free. But anyhow, we have an amazing day here. Crazy stuff going on. I have a $30,000 parts box that just showed up and I'm excited to unbox it and show you guys what it is. And it was recently my birthday, so I just want to take a moment and thank all of you for wishing me a happy birthday. And Dave bought me a birthday present, a YSOB chain. You know what? Dave can't buy a present without getting himself
got Ray one too.
And he got Raymond one.
He's getting a haircut right now.
He is. So Raymond's inside the shop getting a haircut, I heard, in the back of the Ford Lightning.
You're a barber?
Yes, sir. Zach the barber.
You got a straight razor? Can we straight razor his neck today?
Oh, definitely.
I'm actually in the will for a few cars, so let's make that happen.
You know what's ironic? I gave him a haircut 2 weeks ago on the Bentley. We got a good deal on it.
I got
Yeah?
I'm good.
Good to
Dealing
see
with
you.
all of your guys' stuff all the time.
Again, if you're new, this is my daughter Mia, one of 3. She's the oldest.
Not one of one.
No, yeah, not one of one. There are 3 daughters, but you are very special.
Oh, hey, that package showed up.
Right there, I see it through the glass.
I'm excited. We'll leave you to a haircut and we'll be back in a bit. We're gonna go see Andrew for a second. Do your best to make him look good, please.
Yes.
Check this out, you guys. This right here,
We've been waiting for
this.
This is legitimately 30,000. I know some of our numbers have been off in the past. We claim certain numbers for certain things, but this is really $30,000 worth of parts sitting right here in this box.
And I wanna unbox this today for you guys and show you what's in here. Now, one of the only things I've ever had go wrong with my 720 is I blew an AC line. And we took the car to McLaren in August, and we had to wait from August to now, 6 months to get AC lines.
Hand built in England.
Apparently hand-built AC lines in England.
We wanna open this up. We wanna do a full unboxing just to give you an idea of how big this box is. Look how big this is. What could possibly be in the box?
What's in the box? Before we do that, we gotta show you guys an update on the 720. The exhaust is installed thanks to Martin. The new unobtainium exhaust downpipes are all in. Now we have the big job of actually customizing that back bumper to make sure that all of that fits. Looks OEM is the whole goal here. And for the first time in the history of Daily Driven Exotics, Dave, what are we gonna do to the 720 that we typically never do to the cars?
Oh, this is big. Can I tell them?
You can tell them. You can't tell them what it is.
We're gonna paint it.
Painting.
And normally we do what?
Wrap.
We wrap cars.
We wrap cars.
So this time we're actually going to paint the livery. Don't know me.
That was so
What do you mean?
He thinks he's super cool with his new YSOB.
YSOB chain. We're actually gonna paint a livery onto the 720, and it has been a nightmare trying to get the paint because I want special paint, and well, apparently it's really hard to get.
We got the R34 GTR. It's just gonna chill. You're gonna stay there.
Was not ready for that.
Dad's a bit thick. I don't know if I'll be able to open that door and squeeze in.
How great does Mia's car look?
It really turned out that a Nosatech high gloss sand color.
I know this isn't for everybody. That's the great thing about what we do here on DD. Everybody gets to personalize their car. Apparently Mia doesn't even want to warm her car up.
What? What was that?
I feel like we're in LA right now.
It sounded like another Gallardo or something.
Might have been.
Back in the Lamborghini, we gotta get you new floor mats. I don't think blue's gonna suffice. This car's now lowered.
Put lift up, which
Yep.
is this button.
Correct? No, you just put it
it's
down.
It was up. And then you're gonna go wide and then take a left, so you're going on an angle out. Follow Dave DD. Super famous Dave DD. Well, his car's loud.
It's really loud.
So this is the first time you've driven the car now that it's all done. What do you think?
I love it. I'm so excited.
Well, let's hear it. I wanna hear it.
Sounds good. This car has an FI exhaust on it, you guys, if you didn't know. FI do a pretty phenomenal job of creating great sounding exhaust systems.
It's got Gallardo Alley here. And we'll be going in right here to Fast Track Auto Body. Perfect, bingo bango. Honestly can't get over how good this car looks. Mia, you picked the right color. It's something unique. It's something we didn't have on Daily Driven Exotics before. It's amazing. It's a great addition, just like you. Hey, hold on. Were you
Thank
planning
you.
this?
Just kind of my vibe. I'm telling you.
It's your vibe.
It's my vibe.
My vibe.
Is that a
This is my
vibe?
vibe.
Officially broken into Fast Track Auto Body. We gotta try to hunt down Andrew, but I know that the 720 for a fact is in this back corner. It's the same spot they do all my cars on, and there it is. There's Tony trying to figure something out. We'll surprise them.
Tony.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Excellent.
Are we having fun yet?
Oh, amazing.
The stuff I put these guys through, specifically Tony. It's always like, this is my vision, Tony. Make it happen. The best part is my cars all come here because he nails it every single time. Currently working on reallocating the tips that are typically sitting out right here to this center exit area. Beautiful, all titanium. We got some new downpipes. This thing's a lot louder since the last time I came here.
Oh, now it sounds the way it's supposed to sound.
Crazy. In order to make this all work, break it down for us a little bit.
What I got to do is move where the exhaust used to be. Well, these little indents,
Yes.
I need to put them where the new exhaust is.
Because the actual indents, if you didn't know on a 720, this is a heat shield specific to making sure that you don't melt any of the wires or the bumper or any of that stuff.
That's right.
So this needs to be cut and basically put back together in a way that it all makes sense and still fits in there. So not an easy task.
Not an easy task. We want it to look factory.
We want to look, that's right, OEM, just like he did with the wing, you guys. If you're new to the channel, you aren't aware of what we're doing, I'm essentially taking the 720S and creating my own 720 GTR. And I want this to look like a P1 GTR in a lot of ways in the back end. That required a double exit exhaust.
Right in the center, which means he's stuck with the job of completely customizing that back bumper.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Out of all the things you've done for me, what would you rate this?
Be about a 6, 7.
Oh,
a 6, 7, that's getting up there.
Not as hard as the wing. The wing was the hardest.
What would you rate the wing?
Would have been an 8, 9.
An 8 or a 9? And is that because mainly that you had to create brackets and cut the $20-something thousand carbon fiber rear diffuser?
24,000. Anyways,
He asked me like 6 times, are you sure you want me to cut this?
it had to be mounted so it's strong. When you're doing 300 kilometers an hour, it's not going to...
In a private place with all the right parameters. We don't do that on public roads.
How far to go, you think? A guesstimate, and I'm not gonna hold you to this.
I'm gonna hold him to this.
I'm just joking. Look, he's sweating. Look at him already. He's sweating. He's fogging up. He's fogging up inside there.
A couple weeks.
He says about everything and then 3 days it's magically done. I don't know how he does it. A lesson in business. You know what he's doing? He's under promising and he'll over deliver. He does it every time.
Check this out. This is just absolute art. We're also trying to think of a way to open this up because this is covered. You don't see the exhaust like this. So we were thinking,
Is there a way that we could potentially create like a mesh? We thought about using like a Lexan or something like an F40 rear deck lid, but I think there'd be too much heat here that it would probably warp it, distort it, and all that sort of stuff.
whereas if we created a mesh, almost something like, you know, what they use to cover in some of the areas around here, could potentially use something like that similar to cover this, or you could still see through it and it would release the heat and do all that sort of stuff. So this is a massive project, but you can see, look, in relation to where they used to be, it's not a huge amount, but it's a lot because now you're starting to relocate everything.
Jamie, can you go on and Google a back-end picture of a P1 GTR so that the audience can get a good visualization
Of what this is gonna look like
when it's all done? Because that's what we're going for here.
as it sits right now, you guys, it looks like a spaceship just hovering in the air. Again, we're gonna peel all this off and we're gonna go right now and talk to Andrew and decide on what color.
Potentially, am I gonna paint this car? We're gonna actually paint it when we're done. Could be a combination like this of a two-tone, or maybe we just go completely bananas and repaint the entire car. I don't know. We're gonna go talk to Andrew and see what's available. What livery am I gonna do? Well, I'm not gonna tell you right now. You're gonna have to wait for the reveal. It's gonna be really cool. I've personally never done anything like this before, but again, the goal is to build this 720 GTR and then reveal it completely done. My goal is that you guys go, holy crap. For a guy who knows nothing about cars, he has the right contacts and the right vision at least to execute and make a 720 look like the world's only GTR. I know this is not gonna be your favorite because you like the neutral colors.
This is Mia's livery color she'd want me to. But we're gonna go with the bright
Colors.
What is that?
Ferrari. Real, the old Ferrari?
Yep. 348. Ha! Ferrari guy right here.
Old 348?
Yep.
Yeah.
Big Ferrari guy.
Here are some really bright color options.
Oh, that's the one.
And you can really tell how bright these are because they're next to a bunch of dark paint codes. But what we're looking for is a paint code that is similar
To an actual McLaren Hypercar livery. There's a couple on here. that you might know. If you know your McLarens and you know what McLarens I've always said I really like, there are a couple colors, there's a few actually, that could qualify as a full proper livery like from McLaren, but it's not from McLaren because we're gonna do it ourselves.
And hopefully for a lot cheaper than what McLaren would charge me, right?
Oh yeah,
And just like,
absolutely.
oh, probably
Absolutely.
Actually double what McLaren charges, what he's gonna triple.
like this is actually neon pink.
That's cool. Look at the rosé.
This is really cool. This is a very bright pink. Holy, there's even more. That is legit highlighter yellow right there. That's like the Aperta, but in an actual paint. That's an actual paint coat? That's crazy.
Damon, pronounce that, please.
That is,
Charts.
it's chartreuse.
It should be this color then.
It's
It's charts.
chartreuse neon. What do we got to do for these? Is it hard?
It's hard, definitely hard.
Okay.
They're not as reliable as far as the colors staying bright.
Okay, right, like a wrap.
Like a
When
wrap.
you use these, the risk is over time these will fade.
Fade.
So you guys, I want you to comment below, what color should we pick? There you go, there's a good shot. You can probably read that from there. If you had to pick a color, what color should we do the car? Now, I think I know which one I want. I can pretty much confirm it now, which we will do off camera. And then we're gonna head back to unbox the $30,000 parts box for one of the cars. It says Lamborghini on it. Is it for a Lamborghini or is it for something else?
Time will tell.
Back to SR and we'll do some unboxing.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Pretty sure you hit the rev limiter there.
And your gas cap lid's open.
To the left.
Start cranking left. Yeah, there you go. Oh, now we got it.
That was my
You didn't put the lift up. You didn't put the lift up.
No! I'm learning, I'm learning. That was not good.
That's your first. Mia's learning. You now have a slammed car. You can't go straight out.
I have a Kia Soul. I don't know how to drive this.
You'll learn.
You gotta remind me for the first 5 times at least.
Okay, put the lift up, put the lift up, put the lift up.
Right now?
No, you don't have to right now. Just say, take a left, take a left.
Ah!
Take a left.
You
just
gotta
take a-
freaking...
Yeah, take a left.
I've never been more stressed out.
You're good, you're good.
With driving.
Yeah, always look ahead. You have to analyze the surface of the road. This is a very bumpy road, as you can tell. For some reason, you have a flashy light that says you have a low tire. So we'll get that looked at.
Driving lessons at DDE.
It's like learning to drive all over
Yeah,
again.
it is. And in a freaking expensive car.
You sound stressed out in a Lamborghini. Doing great, high fives.
I want to go look at the front and make sure I didn't mess up.
Oh, you want to go? Okay, let's go look at the front.
Let's go look at the front. Oh no! I hit the post.
Oh my, well you told me to get closer.
Oh, I hit the post. Bit of damage
You
right.
said get closer.
It did a bit of damage right here.
Are you serious?
joking.
Serious?
Yeah, it doesn't look good. It's right here. It's right here. I hit the post right there. You see it? Sucker. I'm just joking. Okay, now, now whatever happens to the front of your car won't be a big deal. We hit something. I think you got away with it. Pound.
No.
Come on, it's good luck. Ow, not the, what are you reading?
Oh, this is the current edition of Bentley magazine for Bentley owners. And pretty soon, that'll be me. I'll be that right there.
That'll be you?
Hope so.
With the white pants and the white shirt?
More like this guy actually, the diner. Yeah, my Bentley got repoed again. People are dying. The title thumbnail was the box, making them wait.
$30,000, and that's not a joke, and that's actually a deal. Some of these parts, I was quoted from a dealership for a couple of them, $30,000 a piece, and there's 2 of them.
So let's go ahead and open this up because people want to know what's in here. What Lamborghini parts do I have? Are they Lamborghini
This is
parts?
actually very exciting because you waited months and months and months just to get these shipped.
I did. I actually bought these in September.
Okay, let's get a kniff. Martin, can we use a kniff?
Oh! What the hell, dude?
Holy, he whipped that out.
You've seen some.
Martin's dangerous. You be easy. Don't go too deep on that.
Hit the turbo?
Yeah.
Don't go
What did Damon get?
3 spoon engines with T66 ball bearing turbos.
And not. Oh, hold on. What's the first thing right here? What's this? Whoa,
What's that say?
what's this say? MSO tie. This is a very rare MSO McLaren titanium harness bar for the 720. And what's attached to it? MSO harnesses. So these are the same harnesses, you guys, that you would get in a Senna GTR, P1 GTR.
You get it? I'm going all out, baby. You guys thought I was joking. Some of you were like dissing and hating on the 720 GTR project saying, Damon, you can't just call it a GTR. I'm gonna show you why I'm gonna call this GTR.
So how much was this from McLaren?
Okay, that's supposed to be $14,000.
Oh my God.
Seriously, just this is a $14,000 harness bar from what I was told. It's a real McLaren titanium bar. So how heavy is it? Because it's solid.
It's like nothing.
Look at that. You know it's light if Dave can hold it with one arm. Yes, there's more in here.
What?
Now we know that this is not
A Lamborghini box. This is a McLaren box full of McLaren goodies. And really, the gem of everything in here is a little further down. We have 2 of them.
What do you think it could be?
They're not ready.
Well, it's the other piece of the harnesses, I know that. You ready? Let's open this up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 Senna seats, full carbon buckets
Holy
with the
Literally weigh nothing.
3, 2, 1. It's like reveal the Senna seats.
Oh my goodness. David, I get one and you get one.
720 GTR, full out. This is what we're doing, guys.
I want to build a legit GTR. So we got chassis mounted wing, we've got the exhaust. Now it's all going to get tied together with the seats, the harness bar.
Yes, this is dope. Super freaking dope.
So there's one more question to answer.
What?
Does Damon fit in this seat?
Come on, old guy.
Barricade one Lamborghini.
Oh, a lot of
Okay. Stretch your jeans out so they don't rip up.
I'm not gonna lie. They are fit a lot better if I lose a few pounds.
There you go, guys.
Look at that, done. I'm out, I'm getting out, I'm getting
Get out.
I can't.
Save me, Tom Cruise. Ow!
Shots fired, shots fired. This is gonna be kind of a finishing touch update to this whole build. Having harnesses, having the whole real meal deal is a really big deal. When I went to the McLaren dealership here in Vancouver and asked them for a quote, they told me one of these seats from the dealership is a special order and it is $30,000 per seat. We're not gonna be installing these today. We will bring the car back after it's all done at Fast Track and we'll do the upgrades on the interior at that point. In the 2 weeks that it's gonna take to finish that car, I'm gonna start slimming down. So you guys, that burgers we were gonna have for lunch, I'm gonna hit a juice.
I'll take a burger.
Could be the year we could afford a hypercar. Which hypercar? How much will it cost to insure? Well, we will go through all of that. And we want to do that in the next video. So you guys are going to want to stick around, smash the subscribe button because we are going to take out more hypercars, dive into the hypercar world. What does maintenance cost? What's it like driving these cars? What could we do to them? Is it really worth buying one of these cars as a YouTuber? Is it going to depreciate? Questions a smart business person would definitely ask and consider before ever spending the money. When I grew up and I was 16 years old, my mom's brother, my Uncle Mandy, was obsessed with supercars. It could be where part of my supercar bug comes from. And when I used to go and visit him in Switzerland, he used to pick us up in the craziest cars at the airport. One time we got picked up in an old Rolls-Royce Phantom. I'll never forget that. While he was waiting at the airport, and I'm not making this up, he got rear-ended. It did about $20,000 worth of damage to the back end of his car, and it was just a mere fender bender. His dreams and aspirations was to one day
Own a Bugatti. And at the time, Bugatti's flagship car was the EB110.
and he was always talking about buying that car. The story doesn't end very well, and unfortunately, my Uncle Mandy passed away in a home fire. Super tragic. He and his supercar dreams and passions probably live on through me. And I always thought one day, a Bugatti would be a very cool car to have in the DDE fleet.
Now Raymond's got a whole bunch of hypercars. Raymond said because it's sunny out, we could put plates on these cars and we could actually take these out for a drive. So you want to go for a drive in hypercars?
Absolutely. I want to go on that one.
I think we need to take the Agera and the Chiron out for a drive, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Peace.
I see you. I texted him like an hour and a half ago and he's like, well, you know what? You guys could come over, but we're on lunch break. I'm like, cool, how long do you need? Like 20 more minutes? He's like, yeah, an hour and a half later.
2 hours?
See, if I
They
would
make roasted turkey every day at lunch here. Turkey.
if I would have known, I would have been hiding.
Right?